Nigga, you in and out of jail. What you gonna do about it? Huh? I'm coming at all my peoples out there that like to ride that jail train. In, out, 6 months, a year, you back in. Nigga, that's not even about the color. Nigga, let's talk about it. So today we're going to talk about why is going to jail a badge of honor among black men? If it ain't, that's what it seemed like. That's how y'all sell it. Like it's the coolest thing. Like I was in jail, I was down, and it's like motherfuckers, even the females respond to that shit in like a positive light. Like, is it just me seeing it that way? I mean, you got your people that'll tell you to be careful not to become one of them dudes. And you got them dudes that go in and out that'll warn you about that kind of living. But for the most part, it still seemed like a badge of honor because people will drop shit like, yeah, that nigga real. You know, he always in jail. That nigga real. And, listen. Going to jail is not a badge of honor. Okay? I'm going to speak it out loud. Some of y'all not going to like it. Some of y'all going to feel like I'm trying to come at people and going to give me the excuse of circumstances and how people... No. You're choosing that life for you. I once chose that life for me. So I get it. But you're choosing that life for you. When I went to jail, it wasn't a badge of honor to me at all. I wanted to get the fuck up out of there. And when I got the fuck up out of there, I didn't want to go nowhere to fuck near that place again. But I got some friends, some people I know, some people I met. It's like nothing. So I got to wonder, they ain't got nothing waiting for them on the outside. It ain't a family member, a grandma, a girlfriend, a kid, or nothing. Maybe that's what had my point of view on it so skewed. I couldn't see just getting up like that every day. Yo, I did that shit, man. I did 30 days. The most time I did was 30 days. Sorry, I'm not that gangster dude. Doesn't make me a pussy either, but I'm not a murderer, robber, thief, or killer. I'm somebody that'll defend on the very extreme cases that I had to defend on. That's just me. I stay in my fucking lane. Feel me? I tried to live that bigger life. It didn't fit me. It wasn't me. Every time I tried it, I fell down. I got knocked down. That's not who I was meant to be. So I stay in my lane. I know who I am, and I stay in my fucking lane. Now, this ain't a downing thing for the brothers that's in and out of jail. It's just something for you to think about. So while you're riding home, if you just got out, you in your car thinking about, you just listening, shit, it's the nigga you know that's in and out of jail, if he'll listen. Well, first off, the motherfuckers that's in and out of jail don't even have this kind of mentality. Let's keep it real. They wouldn't listen to anything like this anyway, right? It's not on World Star. If this don't make World Star, they're not listening to it. All right? But for my brothers that's going to jail in and out, it's not a badge of honor. It's not. It's really not. The hood jail mentality. There's this mentality that, like, if you're going to be real in the hood, if you really a real hood dude, you from the hood, you're supposed to have spent some kind of time in jail. I've even met niggas that say, yo, I don't trust a nigga that ain't never been to jail, yo. And they mean that shit. If you ain't got no part of jail in you, they don't want to know you because you still soft. You still real green to the game. So they don't want to know you. They don't want to fuck with you on that page. I understand where they coming from, I guess. I say I guess because I would figure that if you in and out of jail, well, some people is making it a career. So if you're not making it a career and you in and out of jail, but you meet a nigga that's not in and out of jail, I would figure you want to take some life lessons from this nigga, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But there's a hood jail mentality. In order to be from the hood and get any respect in the hood with the people you grew up with, people you know, people in your neighborhood, you need a little jail time under you. And that's fucked up. We're selling our young men to fuck up their records and fuck up their shit before they even get started at nothing. That's fucked up. My peoples, that mentality got to change. My brothers, that mentality's got to change for real, man. There used to be a time where the street niggas, the real gangster niggas would tell the niggas they could see wasn't built for this. Like, yo, it's not you. It's not for you. Now, y'all turn them into workers. These are the niggas that snitching on y'all. Y'all turning them into workers. You want to be a boss and don't know what it takes to be a boss. You're employing the wrong folks. You employ people that have aspirations of becoming who you are. And that's how the death game comes in. That's how that kill game comes in, because they want to be who you are and they willing to kill you to get there too. I'm just saying though, there is a hood jail mentality, man, and it's got to break. I want to lean on the females a bit with it too, because y'all push that mentality. Y'all like them thug dudes, the troublemaker guys. Y'all think that's good for y'all. Y'all produce these kids without fathers and shit. Then turn around and say niggas ain't shit, ain't no good men out there. After you spent all your time hunting down the thugs, the troublemakers. Then after your titties sag and your body swole up, you find the good guys, and that's what you want to give to them. Y'all don't consider the good guys want to be with a dime when they're young too. Nah, y'all women get with the good guys after you in your mid-30s, late 30s, 40s. Titties sagging, body's not that tight. You can't go to the club and get the attention you used to get. Now, y'all look for the good guys. No more thugs in your life. Then you settle and hassle the nigga that's the good guy. You hassle that boy. Because he's not the thug in your life you want. He won't beat you. He won't steal from you. He won't kill his own people. I'm not satisfied with that. I'm just saying, it's the hood jail mentality. Just pointing the finger at it. Don't hate me for talking about what's out there. It's out there. Y'all doing it. Y'all living it. Y'all allowed ebonics. That's a whole other show. If you're not at a certain mental capacity, you won't even get what I'm talking about when I say y'all allowed ebonics. The financial effects of going to jail. Let's keep it 100. Most of the dudes that's going to jail, y'all not no big time drug dealers. You're not no big time thugs. You're not nobody's bodyguard or nothing. So you're going to jail broke. If you was in a situation where your $20 was adding to the house, now you done fucked up the house. Grandma, moms, little brothers and them can't do shit. They fucked up for a quick minute. How did that help? What part of the game is that? Is that real? Is that 100? All right, some of y'all are single. And ain't nobody worried about y'all or depending on y'all like that. But now, my dude, you sitting in a cell. The brain power that you got that makes you the genius at getting that bread with the tree or the coke or the guns or whatever, that takes brain power. You're not no dummy. You got a heart and brain power. But you're sitting in a cell. It's literally just going to waste. It's rotting away. Because you're sitting in a cell, my dudes. I want to encourage y'all to do better than that by speaking a little truth. I'm not trying to insult you. Don't take it that way. If you're insulted, that goes back, it points right back to the mentality that I was talking about. If I'm insulting you right now, as a matter of fact, if I'm insulting you right now, just click off. Just click off. Don't even listen to the rest of the show. Unsubscribe. Just click off. I don't want nobody I'm going to insult. I want people that, like me, hear something from somebody else that might know a little bit more or is speaking a little bit better than how I'm living, so I can learn from it and move forward. If you can't think that way, you might as well just click off right now. Just stop this playing. Stop this from playing. Find somebody else's page. Go to World Star. And I'll see you. Love and peace, brother and sister. The financial effects when you go to jail, man, is it changes up the money that was flowing to the few people you thought or you were helping. You know what I'm saying? The financial effects is it makes it harder for you to get a job when you've got locked up so much you can't do it no more because the feds and cops is right on you. And you got to get a 9 to 5. It affects that because now people's looking at you like, where you been for 5 years, for 10 years, 15 years? Where you been? Now you're older and you're starting at the bottom of the bucket where most people your age is doing something else. They're your boss now. And you stand out as the older guy washing dishes. I know what I'm talking about because I'm there. I didn't do the jail time, but I made the fucked up choices, so I'm there. So I get it. So I'm talking about it to hopefully that I can sway somebody else out of it, man. You hustling right now. Take that couple grand that you got, man, and make a good plan and get the fuck out and don't go back. Your family does the time with you, fam. Your sons, your daughters, your girlfriends, your wives, your mother. Oh, your mother. Your dad. Your sisters, your brothers. Your friends. They do the time with you. Your pets, if you got a fucking dog or a cat, they miss you. They do the time with you. They're not physically behind those bars, but they are partially mentally. There's a part of their day where they imagine what it's like for their loved one and hope that you're all right. They doing that time with you. They longing for you to come home in one piece. They remember you as a person that you no longer are when you come out if you do a long stretch. Anything more than maybe 2-3 years, that's a long stretch, dog. You're not even the same person when you come home. Your family does the time with you. When you come home, some people got to back up off you because you're not even the same person. Your mental is fried for a minute, if not permanently. Consider that. Why is going to jail a badge of honor, young men? It wastes your youth. It wastes your youth. Most dudes are starting to go to jail from the age of maybe 15, 16. And if you go to jail and say you even do a year, that's a year of experience you missed. You get 5 years, that's 5 years of experience you missed. God help the brothers that got 10, 15, and 20. At age 20. By the time you get out, your friends that had kids while you was in and had kids just before you went in, their kids is grown. That's how much experience you missed in your own personal. Is it worth it? Now, I'm not going to lie. If you're doing something, you making millions, and you stash millions away, 20 years might be worth it. Because that money runs a fucking mile, man, and you can change up a lot of things for some people you couldn't help while you was gone for that 20 years. All they got to do is make do till you come home. But if you was a regular dude and you making a couple $1,000, man, do the math, man. Do the math, man. I'm not even coming at nobody. I'm just talking some shit because I love you. I don't even got to know you, and I love you. I see these very talented young people, man, that's dying, yo. I'm not old enough to be calling people young people. I never thought I'd be that old. I never saw that kind of, I couldn't even imagine, I couldn't fathom that. It wasn't a thought. I see some people my age that's not on the right path. They're not bright enough. They not in the right same part of the journey as me, maybe. And they're not saying nothing, and they should. They using y'all young boys like hoes. They just getting paid off you somehow. They find a way to make their money and they paid off you. They don't care if you go to jail, but I care. I sat in the cell. It ain't nice. You deserve better. If it ain't nobody tell you, let me tell you, you deserve better. Jail mentality after jail, man. There's a way that dudes that do a long time in jail, they think a certain way for a period of time, if not permanently when they come out, depending on what their situation is. There's a jail mentality. The mentality is like, I don't give a fuck because I've been there already. I know what that's like, so I don't even give a fuck. That usually sticks on the brothers that went in there and didn't learn nothing, didn't do nothing with their time still. But It happens a lot. There's a jail mentality. There's some dudes on the street now never been to jail, but they got jail mentality because their mom been in jail, or their dad been in jail, or their brother been in jail, and brought it home and taught it to them. So they got a jail mentality. You know that jail mentality. I gotta get you before you get me. I gotta get you first. So you constantly on the prowl on how to get other motherfuckers. That's jail mentality, baby. That's jail mentality. It's some guys that literally go in and out of jail. Like when I was a teenager, even into my grown age, but when I was a teenager, I remember some dudes, they go into jail, right? They in there for 3, 4 months, 6 months. They come home. They chin check somebody or something going on that they want to catch up on while they was in there. They heard about it, whatever. They go back to jail after being home for a week or two, a month or two, maybe 6 months. They do some other dumb shit. They right back in jail. Another year. My nigga, if you out for 6 months or a year, you might as well, you was in jail for that year. I mean, you was. That year you spent on the bricks, the 6 months you spent on the bricks, you literally was in jail because you had the same mentality. Everything around you for you was jail. Feel me? You got the same damn mentality. Guys literally go in and out of jail and it's cool. I remember one time I got arrested for some dumb shit, man, and I made it all the way up to CF here in Philadelphia, right? So while I'm in intake and shit, it's a dude comes in, Puerto Rican dude. He says to the other dude, the dude inside there that was helping me get my clothes and shit together. You know, they been there for a while. The dudes that they get to help the prison out type shit, they got a little job, whatever. He sees this other dude comes in. He goes, yo, puts his arms up like, yo, what the fuck you doing here? Like, what the fuck? You just left here. And he was like, yo, shit happens, man. Life happens, my dude. Then they start speaking Spanish. In English, he asked for 2 or 3 other people that was still there. Turns out this dude was out for like 3 weeks. Came back. If he made it for the F, he's going to sit. You know what I'm saying? And that's how that goes down. And I noticed like some dudes, they live that shit, man. They in and out of jail. They don't give a fuck. They in and out of jail. Yo, I don't know what to tell the don't give a fuck niggas, man. But the ones of y'all that care, deep down care, you ain't got to say it, man. But you got to do something, man. You got to find some cheesy shit you could do that you can still yell at niggas and talk that shit you like to talk to niggas, but you ain't got to raise no guns and make no ghosts. Feel me? Your prison history at the prison follows you, dude. You do enough shit, you reach a point you can't do nothing but illegal shit. You got so much shit on your record you can't do nothing else. Expunging shit wouldn't even help you. Like, I got friends like that, man. At 42, I got friends like that. They did so much shit in so many different directions, getting shit expunged. My one friend in particular, he went and paid the money, got shit expunged. He got like 4 or 5 things, 6 things expunged off his record. He still has so much shit it ain't even fucking matter. And now he's quiet and calm. He doesn't even get into no shit, but it doesn't even matter. He can't get a good sound job to save his fucking life. And every so often, he got to dabble into that illegal shit to make some big money come his way. My young boys, y'all not thinking, man. If you're not dead, this is the things that happen to you. You be fucked up in another way, yo. You're not guaranteed to make that money. A great percentage of us don't make that bread, dog. Y'all get your thinking together. Does intelligence have any bearing on repeating jail sentences? I ask that because if you ever pay attention to motherfuckers you know that's in and out of jail, you ever notice that they a certain kind of dude, like they not too bright in a certain way? My dude, if this is you and you listening, don't be offended. But realize that there's some people around you that might realize you're not bright in a certain kind of way. Like, you don't get it. You don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Some of them get it, but they can't do better. But you just don't get it and can't do better. You don't get it. You don't get it. Just a thought for you to have, man. Like, you don't get it. So I got to wonder, is intelligence connected to that shit? According to the white folks, their studies and shit show that it is. So when you indulge in that type shit and you talking about you keeping it real, you either don't know this information or you don't care. You don't care that you've been labeled a dummy already. You don't care you've been labeled an idiot. You don't care. You don't care what it does to your community. How they put most black people as stupid and shit. You don't care. You chasing a couple $1,000 that's not real money, that doesn't change anything for you or for anybody else, for real, for real. It pays for some things for some time until you're dead. Because that's pretty much what's going to go down. You keep dabbling enough, you're going to die. And going to jail for a long period of time is like being dead. And you can't help none of the people you thought you was helping. And what then? Brothers, you got to hold yourself accountable to a higher goal, man. I'm out here and I'm free, and I'm seeing that I'm slacking because I got a friend. I got 2 friends that do real good for themselves. And when I look at them, they work all the time, ungodly hours. They make compromises in a lot of different directions that I will not, not that I will not. I have not yet. That apparently some of y'all will not. That's what I was trying to say. My dude, if you sitting in the cell right now, you can hear my voice. Get out of there, man. Serve your time. Get straight. Do the cheese ball thing, man. The cheese ball thing keeps you free and alive. That cell can't be nice, man. It can't be nice. 20 years of a cell, it can't be nice. Anyway, for my jail homies, man, get out of there. Stay out of there. Don't go back. This wasn't meant to tear you down. It was meant to tell the young boys to stop doing what they're doing or pay closer attention and understand the risks. It's meant for my brothers in there that's about to get out to keep in mind. Don't go back to that shit, man. Stay out. This is Sess Videoz, brothers. I love you. Sisters, I love you. Do good for yourself. And I don't just mean the black folks. When I say brothers and sisters, unless I identify exactly what I'm talking about, I mean everybody. My brothers and sisters, human beings. Be good to yourself, man. Be good to yourself. Love yourself. Be good to yourself. If you love yourself, you can give other people the opportunity to love you. This is the Sess Videoz Show. Click on that like button. The like button lets YouTube know this is a good show and people should watch it. Even just this episode. Click on that like button. Click on that subscribe button. The subscribe button is basically adding me to like your friends list. So you get to find me easier. You can look through your friends list and say, oh, I only got 10 people in here. He's one of the 10. I subscribe to that motherfucker. He's in here. And you can find me easy. Feel me? Click on that bell icon. You see that little bell icon? The bell icon means that your phone gets notified whenever I upload something new. You'll get a little boom on your phone. So you know Sess Videoz put some new shit up. I need to go check that shit out. Figure deal me. As my nigga would say, figure deal me, feel me? Figure deal me. Listen, I'm in this for the money. So I'm going to keep trying to bring you content you can drive and listen to, clean the house and listen to. But it's going to be on a certain kind of psychological, mental level. I'm not aimed at the hood dummies. I'm aimed at the hood intellects, the growing intellects. Feel me? This is Sess Videoz. Thank you so much for giving me your time in your house, in your ear, in your car, in your job. Thanks for spending that time with me. I greatly appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Once again, this is Sess Videoz. I love you. Have a good day, a lucrative day. And I'm out.